So if you've seen the title, you know that today I am going to play Super Solvers, Gizmos and Gadgets. I actually played this at a friend's house. That was the only time I had access to it, but all I knew was some guy in a red hat that jumped around and did things. So it took me a little bit to figure out um, what this one was actually called and to find it. But I'm happy to play it again. It was one, like I said, I had limited access to, so I only remember so much of it. But man, it was a good time. If we can have some fun. Morty Maxwell, the master of mischief, has moved into the Shady Glen Technology Center. That's got to be a reference to probably where they're at or what they're coming out of. And taken over as the head scientist because either it's that easy or once you kick everyone out, that you're the only one left. Your job is to accept Morty's challenge and prove that you are a better scientist than he is. Morty has locked the doors in the warehouse with science puzzles. Show him how much you know about science by solving the puzzles. Then go through the doors, find the best vehicle parts, and build faster vehicles than Morty builds. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if, like, all villain antagonist things could be just solved by simple challenges? To make your job more difficult, Morty's sneaky cyber chimps are collecting vehicle parts too. Outsmart the chimps by throwing bananas to make at bananas to them to make them take a nap. Because bananas make technology go to sleep. Race against Morty and win all 15 challenge races. Probably not going to get through that many. You will reclaim the technology center and be the head scientist. I feel specifically not threatened by him just from that intro right there. There he is. He apparently has to buy a ticket, or no, he has to sign in order to save the world. All right, new player. You can play Gizmos and Gadgets with Cyber Chimps or without. Yeah, let's play with chimps. All right, so we have aircraft, alternative energy, and automotive. Now, the one I remember playing with the most was the automotive, so I'm going to start with that. Okay, you look at the blueprint to see which vehicle parts you need to build your vehicles. Click on the parts to get more information about them, and go to the warehouse to find parts. Simple enough. Alright, decal, paint, brakes, wheel, body. Vehicle bodies could be different shapes. Bodies that move with the least air resistance will be the fastest. Rectangular bodies create the most drag. Bodies that have sloping sides, longer the slopes, less drag. Fiberglass will be shaped in a smooth body will move with very little. Okay. And wheels. Most soapbox vehicles. Okay, so this is a soapbox we're building. Either metal brushings or self-lubricating. Self-lubricating bushings are better at reducing friction. Brakes, all of the braking systems available to you are the same. Okay, so if we have brakes, we're good. And then paint. Okay. Just for decals. Okay. Cool. Done. And okay, use left and right. So keyboard awesome. Use up and left, up and right to jump. Press spacebar to throw bananas. And new player hints, sound and music. Building vehicles. Alright. And he moves. Oh, this is going to be one of those where I jump everywhere, isn't it? You need to solve the puzzle to go through the door. You use the mouse to work on the puzzle. Click on the hint button to get more information. Okay, so... Oh, this is one of those where you pretty much only have one option. Uh-oh, I'm hearing our little one. You've collected a vehicle part. I wonder if I'm going to have to cut it short tonight. Let's see what kind of wooden body with short slope. And brakes. So brakes are brakes. So Mr. Cyberchip has managed to lock himself in a tiny little room. You've collected all the parts you need for you. Okay. That was fast. Self-lubricating. Okay, I think they said that was the good one. But I think we need to find a fiberglass body. Oh yeah, jumping is so much faster. I remember loving the gear puzzles, but I feel like they were more complicated. I wonder if they have higher levels as we go on. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I got shanked. Oh good, he drops the part too. I have no idea how long he's asleep. So I'm gonna mosey on ahead. Oh, there's more than one. Okay. Oh boy, I hadn't done these since elementary school. Mechanical energy, heat energy. Can't just give me a pass fail. It's got to check everyone like that. Alright, let me check. I just pressed I for inventory. Oh, I got something different back. But they're both the same. Fiberglass body shaped like a rocket. That sounds good. So I need brakes again. You've collected a decoration. It's like I can't see what it is right now. Oh, racing butterfly. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a scale, isn't it? Oh, I wonder if it's like that. Yeah, I do remember them being more involved, so I'm wondering if it's like different levels or tiers of. Because I remember getting like this board with like, you get 20 different kinds of gears, and you already have 2 types of that part. Oh, it's wheels. Well, I already have, I think what they said the best wheels were, so. I can build an axe. What are they teaching kids? Oh, I let the chimp loose. He's just jamming along. Man, he's got a pretty good jump. Nope. So I still need to get some brakes. Oh. Yeah, Chip is... Our little 1.5-year-old is really going in the background, so... I know Mama's with him, but... Oop. Oh, there was a... Go ahead and solve that. Let's see. Do I have brakes anywhere in there? No. Oh, did I pick up another paint? Red and yellow. Alright. Okay, so they actually gave me a choice of how many gears to use, so... That's good. So maybe it, yeah, I remember them being much more complicated. Alright. Oh, just paint. All I need are some brakes. Oh, decal. 5 pieces. Oh boy. All right. Let me let my wife know that she can text me if she needs me. Poor little man. All right, so we got 3 magnets. I guess we have to get them to the pattern. Nice. Got paint. Ah, brakes, finally. Nope, can't get the magazines. I should check that payphone. If I didn't already. What? Wow, that moved him fast. To build your vehicle, move the parts you want from the conveyor belt to the floor. Click on the green arrows to move the conveyor belt. Alright. I think we want the rocket body. I think we got the same thing, the self-lubricating bushings. Roadrunner. Gotta be some copyright infringement there. Red paint. And brakes. Great job, you finished your building your vehicle. Click the doorway to get to the racetrack. Boom, boom, boom. Riveting. You won the race and have reached the rank of assistant. You need 30,000 to move up to the next rank. Okay, so there is some kind of ranking system. Next level. Let's see. That's more like it. So now we have something that's a little more involved. So we got tires. 4 sets of tires available. Wider tires have more traction on turns. The widest are 5 inches wide. Or go faster on curved tracks. So I'm guessing we want wider. So 5 inches there. Wheel. Metal bushings. Self-lubricating bushing or ball bearings to help reduce friction. Let's see. Wheels with ball bearings will have the least amount of friction. Okay, so we've got another tier up with ball bearings. Differential. Have a gear ratio of 3:1 means that the drive shaft must turn 3 times to make the wheels turn once. Fewer turns. The faster the car, so we want a 2:1. Fuel tanks are fuel tanks. All the braking systems each. Okay. The brakes are the same. Let's see, any difference here? Bodies with sloping sides. Fiberglass can be shaped smooth body. Okay. An engine. 4 engines available. Let's see, the most powerful engine available for your vehicle is 60 horsepower. Okay. So 60 horsepower, 2:1. We want ball bearings, we want 5-inch tires, and we want a fuel tank, and we want paint and decal. Optional. All right. Let's do it. Ah, we've got something else in there. Oh, that's probably for the... Oh. Stealing my parts. Oh boy. A weight puzzle. Decal. Ooh, box fan up there. What do we get? Wooden body. Okay. Yeah, so basically there were some other kids in the neighborhood that had this game, and it was this one. I think they had several in the same series. There was one with a flashlight where you had to take pictures of robots, and yeah, I just remember going over to their house. The thing that struck me about their house is they actually had like a playroom. And to me in my house, oh, that does kind of change things a little bit there. Um, let's see, what kind of differential we get. Perfect. Yeah, they had an entire room dedicated to. Man, he takes a long time to throw. Bricks. Okay. What we got over here? What do we get? Okay, there's. All right, so we got the okay ones, and we got paint. And that was totally blew my mind growing up. It was just like, you have a room in your house dedicated to toys? What? Of course, later I found out that their parents were, both of them, but one of them was a doctor. So, oh, so there are two halves now. So they definitely increase the area that you have to search too. I guess that makes sense if they increase the parts. They can't just increase the parts density, they need to do something to accommodate everything. Breaks. More breaks. But, yeah, then they moved the game room upstairs. And that's where they had the computer, so the kids started playing with the computer up there too. And man, I played the heck out of this. And what did I pick up? Fiberglass body. Good, so I've got what I'm assuming is the best body if it's talking about being shaped like a rocket. Yep. Ooh, mismatching, so... Alright. So that was a gas tank. All gas tanks are gas tanks. Oh, and it has gas flame. Nice of them. Of course, now well, I'm assuming, I guess it just goes to the conveyor belt. I guess I'm not just carrying around a full tank of gasoline. Hey guys, what simple machine is this? But yeah, this was probably one of my... No, I guess it wasn't one of my earlier DOS games, but yeah, this was a lot of fun though. Oh. Catch that monkey. It's a nail. So the red door on the... Oh. Oh. Do. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay. Now things are starting to get a little more complicated. Yeah, the multipath things and stuff like that. I actually did not. Oh, yeah, by the way, 45, so 60 is the best. Serious. You just recycle a part. Recycled parts are put back in the warehouse in red boxes. Avoid the red boxes. What do we get? Metal or stuff? Meh. Boom, boom, boom. Man, they're not very forgiving with the placement. Yes. Whoops. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so it should be this door. Chemical energy. Mechanical energy. And electrical energy. Okay, and I think I got the best of those, right? Metal or self-lubricating? So I think metal was the worst. Ball bearings, there we go. Blue paint. And what kind of engine? 50. Pretty good. Or pretty close to the max. I wonder what the requirement is to actually get. Wonder, should I go for the best or should I go for good enough? Heat energy, mechanical energy, and chemical energy. They've got room for one more, so I wonder if they like go up to 4 or something. Oh, that's the 45 and this is the 50, right? So let's get rid of that one. Find out what we got here. 55, okay. Don't waste your bananas. Where's the wedge? What do we got? Flames decal. I'm good on decals. There's 2 pulleys. Heavy. Alright. Oh, that's right. We didn't get a differential yet. 3 to 1. So we want the 2 to 1 differential if we can run across it. Oh, Maybe we got a better engine too. 50, 55. And 60 horsepower, which is the max according to the blueprints they gave. Well, let's see what's on the other side of this. Oh. I'm glad we checked. Oh, decal. What's that, second gas tank? Now we're carrying twice the amount of flammable combustible liquid. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Oh, it's now they gave us 4. I wonder if they're wanting us to draw multiple lines between, say, the electrical energy and heat energy for lightning or something. Oh, there are 4 matches. Okay. Okay, we got a fiberglass body shaped rocket, so I think we're good there. We don't need any vehicle bodies. I wonder what it is. It's a wheelbarrow. Am I doing something incredibly stupid? Or just mostly stupid? Okay, I guess that mattered. Doom, doom, doom. Alright, 3.5 to 1, so that's even worse than the 3 to 1. I can't remember what's. Oh, yeah. Up. Gear, 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 gear. Paint. Do we have red paint? Then I'll be happy. Oop. Green or blue? Yellow. Aw. Alright, looks like there is one up here behind this door. Oh. Shoot the basketball into the hole. Wonder if they correspond with. Okay. It's counting. Okay, just guess. Why do I like this old music? Oh, that's right. Those are brakes. Alright. I'm really trying to find the best stuff for the car before I try. It's probably a points thing too. So let's see. Oh, wheels or tires. 5 inches, and I think those were the best. Oh. Now let's give it a try. We'll check this door. Last door. Mechanical. Heat. And heat. And light. Alright, so no real options there. Now I think they drop parts too. Four to one. Oh, is it getting worse and worse? Alright. Mechanical. Electrical. Light. And light. The part that takes the longest. Can't it just like check them all at once? Because that's the sound the sun makes. Oh good, it didn't double check again. Alright. Oh, I got shanked. 4 tires there, 4. I don't know what he stole, but I want it back. Man, now he stole my gas tank. I'm gonna have to quit while I'm ahead. Oh, I only get 1 back. Man, that's rough. It's like, I wonder if I go back to the lab and build the car, if it'll like save the parts for me. Alright. Now let's try this up here. Alright. Now which one do I still have? Wooden, fiberglass rocket, okay. Name those pulleys. Alright. Congratulations, you know what a pulley is. Alright. So paint. Yellow paint, goodbye. Red paint, yes! Doom, doom. Oh. Don't really think there's too many more parts I can work with here. Man. Okay, I think I already... Whoa, dude. Oh, that guy didn't have a part. Let's see what I can do. Decal. Done. That's it. I'm racing. Fiberglass. And do I have 60? Perfect. Brakes. With ball bearings, okay. Red paint. Gas. 4-inch. 5-inch. What are we missing here? The differential. Oh, they stole my differential. Oh. Okay. Man. Oh, and it looks like I can still have parts stolen, so. Yep, still no differential. Man. I feel so violated right now. I wonder if, when they're stolen like that, if they count as recycled. No, it doesn't look like it. Wait, was that one open? Oh, shoot, the watermelon. Okay. Man. Okay, so watermelon's much heavier. Basketball took 1, watermelon takes 4. So up 1 floor is, and that's closed. Okay. Man, they sure take a long snooze with those bananas. Some secret agent bananas. 2 to 1. Okay. Go. And then I trap myself. And I think one of those monkeys woke up. Two of the monkeys woke up. Oh. Good to know that they drop multiple parts each time. I might have to, like, do some spawn camping or something. Alright, let's do this. Sounds like something from Mario RPG at first there. I think we're good. I think we smoked him. That was it. Congratulations, you won the race and have reached the rank of technician. You need a score of 60,000 to move up to the next rank. Keep up the good work. You're about to exit the program. Your rank, game rank score will be saved. Let me go back and let me just go to, I think the tech center is just the overall. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's cool. So you can see what level you're on by the cars that are parked in front. Let's see, your will be saved. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me for another old school game. I'll put this on the list of games to do during a bonus stream or whenever I have spare time. And in the meantime, if you guys have old games you want to talk about, chat, share with me, feel free. You can find me on Twitter, on Facebook, on Twitch here. Yeah, feel free to reach out. Let me know what you're on YouTube also. Just your stories about old school games that you love and the memories that come with them. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time for another old school game.